I stayed hoping you'd choose me again. A door left open, a window unshut, counting the days like old, faded scars, each one a promise that withered to bud. The hours grew teeth, gnawed the soft of my chest. Your silence a language I learned to translate. I traced your name on the steam of my breath, then watched it dissolve like a half-hearted fate. The moon kept its distance. The stars didn't call, just the drip of the sink and the creak of the floor. You'd already left somewhere past the last fall. While I stood in a room with no handle, no door, I stayed hoping you'd choose me again. Though your ghost chose the dark, and your heart chose the gone. Now the light that I saved for your step on the stair is a flicker, a whisper, then nothing, then dawn. I stayed hoping you'd choose me again. But hoping's a room with the windows nailed shut. I dressed every morning in your favorite blue, then undressed the night of the life we had cut. The kettle still whistles your half-empty cup. The bed keeps your dent like a grave in the sheets. I memorized every wrong turn of your leaving. The hinge, the last footfall, the taste of the streets. Now spring has arrived with its cruel, small mercy. The daffodils don't know your name. And that's kind. I touch the old coat that you left in the closet. The pockets hold nothing but dust and my mind. I stayed hoping you'd choose me again. Tonight I will burn that line into air. Not a curse, not a prayer, just the sound of a woman who taught herself sorrow by keeping you there. I stayed hoping you'd choose me again. But hope is a mirror that shows you what's missing. I've grown used to the half-life of almost. The bruise of your name on my lips when I'm kissing. The memory of mornings you woke up still mine. Before distance grew teeth and indifference a spine. Some nights I still dial your number, then hang up. Afraid that your voice might be stranger than stone. Afraid that you'll answer and ask, who is speaking? As if I were someone you'd never have known. So I save what is left of my asking for no one, and pour out the coffee for two, then drink one. I stayed hoping you'd choose me again. Now the clock on the wall has forgotten to grieve, and I'm learning to shut all the doors that you left open, that a heart can return to a place it broke twice. So I'll burn this last match, and I'll whisper, good night. I stayed hoping you'd choose me again. But the word again has a splinter in it. Some loves are just lessons in how to keep leaving. A little more of yourself every minute. I've given you pieces I'll never get back. The mail still arrives with your catalogs. I toss them unopened, then fish them right out. I trace the address in someone else's handwriting, and wonder who holds you when the lights go out. Is she gentler, prettier, less of a mess? Does she sleep in the shirt that I borrowed and pressed, as I stayed hoping you'd choose me again? Tonight,